Tax season. You log in and see it, $3,100 coming back to you. It feels like Christmas in April. You start planning what to spend it on. Maybe new tires, maybe a vacation, maybe just catching up on bills. But that money was never a gift. It was never a bonus. It was your paycheck the entire time. The government held it for 12 months and gave it back with zero interest. And nobody ever told you that you had a choice. Every time you get paid, your employer pulls money from your check. That money goes straight to the IRS. It's called withholding. The idea is simple. Your employer estimates how much tax you'll owe for the year. Then they take a little from each paycheck to cover it. But here's what most people miss. That estimate is almost always too high. Your employer withholds more than you actually owe, not by a little, by a lot. When you file your taxes in April, the IRS does the math. They compare what you paid all year to what you actually owed. If you overpaid, they send the difference back. That difference is your refund. So your refund is not the government being generous. It's the government returning money they never should have taken. According to the IRS, over 100 million Americans get refunds every single year. The average refund is $3,100. That means the average American is overpaying their taxes by $258 every month for an entire year and celebrating when they finally get it back. So why does a tax refund feel so good? Because it arrives as a lump sum. Getting $3,100 all at once triggers something in your brain. Behavioral economists call it the windfall effect. When money arrives in a big chunk, it feels different than money you earn gradually. It feels found, like you won something. That feeling is exactly why the system works so well. Think about it. If someone took $258 from your wallet every month and returned it 12 months later, you'd be furious. You'd call the police. But when the IRS does the exact same thing through your paycheck, you don't even notice. That's because the money leaves before you ever see it. It's pulled from your gross pay before it hits your bank account. You never had to hand it over, so you never felt the loss. A study from the National Bureau of Economic Research found that people treat tax refunds like lottery winnings. They spend them differently than regular income. They splurge. They make impulse purchases. They treat themselves. Because psychologically, it doesn't feel like money they earned. It feels like money they received. That's not an accident. That design keeps you overpaying year after year. It keeps $258 a month out of your pocket. And it keeps you grateful for getting your own money back. A year late, the system doesn't need you to be angry. It just needs you to not notice. Now let's run the real numbers, because this is where it gets painful. The average American tax refund is $3,100. That's according to the IRS for the 2023 filing season. Divide that by 12 months. That's $258 per month you overpaid. Every single month, $258 left your paycheck and sat in a government account, earning you nothing. Zero interest, zero growth, zero access. Now imagine you have credit card debt. The average American household carries $6,500 in credit card balances. The average interest rate right now is about 24%. If you're paying minimum payments on $6,500 at 24% interest, you're paying roughly $1,560 per year in interest alone. That's $130 every month going straight to the credit card company. So follow this. You're giving the government $258 a month for free. At the same time, you're paying a bank $130 a month to borrow money. You are lending money at 0% and borrowing money at 24% at the same time, from the same paycheck. Let me put it differently. If you kept that $258 each month and put it toward your credit card instead, you'd pay off that $6,500 balance in about 30 months. You'd save roughly $2,800 in interest charges, but instead you wait 12 months, get the $3,100 back in a lump sum, spend most of it within 2 weeks, according to a JP Morgan study that found refund spending spikes by 75% in the first 10 days. And your credit card balance is still sitting there, still charging 24%. The average tax refund is $3,100. That's $258 per month you loan the government at 0% interest, while carrying credit card debt at 24%. You paid someone else's bills for free, while paying a bank to borrow your own money back. So who benefits from this system? First, the federal government. The Treasury Department collects withholdings throughout the year. That money funds government operations in real time. When 100 million Americans overpay by an average of $3,100 each, that's roughly $310 billion sitting in government accounts, interest-free. That's the equivalent of a massive zero-interest loan from working Americans. The government gets to use your money all year, and you get to wait. Second, the tax preparation industry. According to IBIS World, the tax prep industry brings in over $14 billion a year. Companies that offer refund anticipation loans and rapid refund products charge fees of $25 to $250 to give you your own money a few days faster. They profit from your impatience, and that impatience only exists because the system held your money for a year in the first place. Third, the credit card companies. Because while your $258 per month sits with the government, your credit card balance keeps growing. Every month you don't have that money is another month of 24% interest for the bank. They don't want you to fix your withholdings. They want you broke in March, flush in April, and broke again by June. The entire ecosystem is designed around your refund cycle. Retailers launch spring sales timed to refund season. Car dealerships run tax refund events. Everyone is waiting for you to get your lump sum so they can take it, and the cycle starts again. Now, the biggest objection, you probably already thought it, but I like getting my refund. It's the only way I actually save money. And honestly, that's fair. A lot of people treat the refund as forced savings because if the money hit their account every month, they'd spend it. That's a real concern. But here's the problem with that logic. You're not saving, you're lending. Savings earns interest. Your refund earns zero. A high-yield savings account right now pays around 4.5% to 5%. If you put $258 a month into one of those accounts instead, you'd have about $3,170 after 12 months. That's $70 more than your refund for doing the exact same thing, except you control it, you earn on it, and you can access it in an emergency. So here's what to do. Step 1, update your W-4 at work. The W-4 is the form that tells your employer how much to withhold. The IRS has a free withholding estimator on their website. It takes about 15 minutes. You answer a few questions and it tells you exactly what to claim. Step 2, take the extra money each month and set up an automatic transfer. The day you get paid, $258 moves straight to a high-yield savings account. You never see it. You never touch it. It works exactly like the forced savings you relied on before. Step 3, if you have credit card debt, send that extra money there first. At 24% interest, every dollar toward your balance saves you more than any savings account can earn. You'll be debt-free faster than you think. This is not complicated. It's a 15-minute fix that puts $258 back in your paycheck every single month. 2 people, both making $52,000 a year. Same rent, same bills, same tax bracket. Both overpaying their taxes by $258 a month when they start. Person A does nothing. Every April, they get their $3,100 refund. They spend it within 2 weeks. They carry $6,500 in credit card debt the whole time. At 24% interest, they pay about $1,560 per year in interest charges. After 5 years, person A has received $15,500 in total refunds, but they've paid $7,800 in credit card interest over those same 5 years. Their net gain, $7,700, and their credit card balance is still $6,500. Nothing changed. Person B takes 15 minutes to update their W-4. They adjust their withholdings. Now they get $258 more in every paycheck. They send that $258 straight to their credit card. In 30 months, Their $6,500 balance is gone. They saved $2,800 in interest they never had to pay. For the remaining 30 months, they redirect that $258 into a high-yield savings account at 4.5%. After those 30 months of saving, they have built up about $8,000. After 5 years, person B has zero credit card debt. They have $8,000 in savings, and they save $2,800 in interest charges they never paid. Their total financial position improved by over $17,300. Person A, $7,700 net after interest. Person B, $17,300 ahead. Same job, same paycheck, same starting point. The only difference is person B understood what a tax refund actually is and spent 15 minutes fixing it. This is not your fault. Nobody taught you what withholdings actually mean. Nobody explained that your refund was a zero-interest loan. The system was designed to feel like a reward. But now you know the truth. You're not someone who celebrates getting their own money back a year late anymore. You're someone who keeps their paycheck whole. And that changes everything. Share this with someone who needs to hear it.